Good morning, how we doing today? Another day. I like to say another dollar, but I'm working steady but not making a whole lot of money, but I'm doing what I love doing, so that makes it all worthwhile. They say when you find a job that you love doing, you'll never work a day in your life, and that's so true. Today's a bit of a gloomy day. It's been raining and pouring. This was a rough summer, I'm telling you. Rain, 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 rain. Sometimes I wonder what all the chemicals and exhaust fumes and everything are doing to the environment. But there again, I can't concern myself too much, individual person, and trying to make change with that. But I have too many challenges ahead of me now, and trying to help others with, their addictions, substance abuse, their behaviors, their thoughts, their beliefs, and it truly is rewarding for me, and getting my point out, or and my view, and helping others, and trying to help change lives. And anyway, today is don't just accept things as they are. Ask and seek out the answers for yourself. That's my little grandson there, Carter. He's such an adorable little guy, growing up so fast. I know he loves his papa, and I sure love my grandkids. And I'll tell you, there was a time in my life I didn't think I was going to live to see it. But anyway, I'll get on with the note today. All the men were in the living room drinking beer, the norm. The women were in the kitchen making supper. The boys were watching the men, and the girls were watching the women. This one little girl was watching her mom preparing the roast. The mother puts the roast on a cutting board and proceeds to cut the ends off the roast before she puts it in the oven. The little girl looks up at her mother and says, "Mom, why do you cut the ends off the roast?" The mother replies, "I'm not sure." All she knew was that's how she was taught. She said to her daughter, Go ask your grandma. She will tell you." So the little girl goes up to her grandmother and asks, "Grandma, why do you cut the ends off the roast before you put it in the oven?" Grandma says, "I'm not sure. Go ask your great-grandma." So the little girl goes up to the great-grandma and asks, "Great-grandma, why do you cut the ends off the roast before you put it in the oven?" The great-grandma replies to the great-granddaughter, "My old oven would only fit my small roast pan, so I had to cut the ends off the roast in order for it to fit in the pan. Then it would fit in the oven." Just think, all those years, and it just took that one little girl to ask the right questions to break the cycle. I'm fearful of going through life just accepting what has been handed down to me through the generations. I'm like that little girl. I want to know why. And for me, in substance abuse, and I never just gave up to the model of powerlessness, and and submitting to, I'm allergic to it somehow in some way, or I'm a diseased, and alcohol disease to me, and I just can't drink. That wasn't acceptable to me, and I couldn't just be handed down what other people have been taught. And for some it may have worked in them, and and coming to realize that that was the issue, was the alcohol was the problem, and all they had to do was quit drinking to live a happy life. And I would say probably for many, they learned to choose a better path, besides the alcohol. I'm just trying to help them to realize that many of them substitute the alcohol or the drugs or the gambling into some other behavior or habit or addiction, and that doesn't really cure the underlying issue or problem. I know a lot of people turn to becoming a workaholic, or being a clean nut, or an exercise nut, or whatever it might be, healthy eating nut. I mean, any one thing over an obsessive, and also like a compulsive, just gotta do it, gotta have it, gotta need it, gotta have it. Is a form of an addiction, and it's so important to bring balance into your life, equilibrium to the mind, to the brain. Anyway, I am not going to sit back and accept it's not. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Approach to life. Change can be very scary when you see people around you accepting things like divorce and alcoholism as a form of coping. And the belief once an alcoholic, always alcoholic or drug addict, to me, that's unacceptable. I have conquered the addiction and dependency alcoholism. My struggles in life to seek out the answers has cost me my family and my business. It's a journey I hope by sharing will help others break that cycle. As they say, the buck ends here. And the answers I have found, I am sharing with everyone I meet. Through notes, books, websites, in person, whatever I can do to save the harm I went through. You know, the divorce and separation is so sad. There, 3 out of 5 families or relationships are ending in divorce, and it's almost become socially acceptable. And to me, that's so sad and unacceptable to me. With God's help, this too shall pass. This too shall pass, my friends. P.S. Thanks, my grandson Carter in the photo. Yes, grandson Carter. It's my grandkids that really help and keep me strong today, and I'm truly enjoying life and loving life in each day. I'm starting a little hobby farm out there. My mom was just saying today that I'm getting a couple little guinea goats, and she said, oh my, I remember them days, and having to clean all the shit and find a place for it and all this stuff, and the cost of feeding them and all this stuff. And I said to my mom, it's only going to take that one smile from my grandkids that's going to make it all worthwhile. God bless everyone. I'll see you on the next video.